Hey everyone, welcome back. Day 2 is in the books, starting with some upsets. Mookie going out early. Can't remember the last time Mookie actually had a good result at a Grand Slam. I think his best days are probably behind him. We also had Lee take out Nagase. What an upset. And Lee just looks like the next superstar. Really keen to see how he does in the future. There was also Yoshida, who had Hansokumake against her for this Sore Surikomi Goshi. Just a bit too much on the elbow. You can see her opponent in a bit of pain here and results in the Hansokumake. So there was another video that I did on the under 48 kg final, and in the comments we're having a little debate back and forth. So I thought I'd address it a little bit here. So in the Yoshida example, I think she's compromised her opponent. Her opponent is in pain and that's going to compromise her performance in some way. But in this example here, Tsunoda just doesn't look affected by it at all, so I really think the contest should just continue. I definitely don't think the Mongolian was looking to hurt her arm at all. This is a Mongolian grip, a strategy they've made use all the team, and a lot of members of the team do use it. So what I'm thinking of is maybe they could make it a bit more like in the UFC and MMA. Like when someone is compromised, they should take a point. For example, there's lots of eye pokes, there's lots of groin strikes in MMA, but a lot of them are just, not really something that leads to any major damage, doesn't compromise people. A lot of the times people get a slight finger in the eye, they carry on. It happens in Judo as well. So I really do think only in those instances where you're compromised, you get Hansokumake. No one's going to go for it if it results in Hansokumake. I think people are generally going to be careful. But yeah, that Tsunoda final, I definitely think that one should have carried on. Oh, and one more point on this whole armbar Hansokumake business. Answer me this. Which of those Hansokumakes is more dangerous than this? This is incredibly dangerous, and his arm looks incredibly compromised. I think what Tsunoda did, or what happened in that final, does not compare. Righto, a little bit of Newaza for you Newaza fanatics out there. Borchashvili, he did this twice, and it really caught my eye because you don't see a lot of people doing this. I've seen this done a little bit in Japan, this hand under the belt and using it to roll people over. I wonder if there is a name for it across the world. I've never heard anyone refer to it as a particular name here in Japan, but I've seen it before and it is interesting. And to see Borchashvili do this twice in one contest is really, really nice. So if you've got a name for it, let me know. Okay, let's talk about the results. I'm going to start with Lee. Lee just looks amazing. He's 20 years of age, from South Korea. His grips are incredible. Looks like he's got a really fast pace to him. He's always moving, always looking for the throw, always trying to break balance. He looks really good, and this is his second Grand Slam win in a row. At the last one in Tbilisi, he obviously took out Grigolashvili, which is a big win to his name, and here taking out Nagase as well. He looks really good. He looks really good, so I hope to see more of Lee, and he's a fantastic judoka in the making. At 73, we had Makhmadbekov take gold. Some really nice Newaza in the early rounds. Can't say I have heard of Makhmadbekov before, but obviously he got gold, so great result for him. And look at this transition, straight from a kataguruma into a juji, gets to roll over to start it all. And outside of Makhmadbekov, the 73 kg category was a little bit boring. I feel like a lot of contests ended with Shido or just a Wazari. There weren't many big Ippons, and usually 73 it's quite good for Ippons, I think. I guess maybe I was kind of anticipating that, a lot of the big stars would show up, like Grigolashvili, Ono Shohei, obviously was meaning to compete but didn't. So we get to look at some other people, have a look how these young stars are coming up. Look at this. That could have been an Ippon right there, right? I mean, big front Uchimata pickup. That was really huge. And in the final, I mean, look at this. Sendocha in the final, home country, and then down a Wazari, like 10 seconds into the match, 15 seconds into the match, and Makhmadbekov just manages to stay ahead for the entire 4 minutes. So Good job for him. Couple of good Ippons in the bronze medal matches at 81 for De Wit and Butbol at 73 for Israel. De Wit, he was just on fire all day. I think he really put on a good performance. And here's the nice Ippon by Butbol. A little bit of Ashiwaza. Didn't need to sync up the arm, but he could have. Good job by him as well. At under 63, we had Nabekura taking gold. She's got some nice foot sweeps and good transitions into Newaza as well. And I was actually kind of impressed with myself in the final, which is coming up after this kind of unfortunate accident here. It seems like Blue maybe popped a rib or something. Anyway, in the final, Nabekura goes for a nice kosoto here, doesn't get the score, and I was shouting at the screen, watching it live, I was saying, "You gotta do that again!" And then a couple of seconds later, what does she do? She does it again. So that was really nice. She obviously felt that the kosoto was working, went for it again, and scored the gold. Lak Havatogo for Mongolia as well, in the 57 kg category, taking gold. And so I leave you guys with some scores from the bronze medal contest in the women's categories. Day 3 is just wrapped up, and to be honest, I think day 3 was probably the best out of all 3 days. Some interesting matchups, some high level judo, so I will be making videos on that on the next day. I look forward to commenting with you in the comments, as I always do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.